So let's talk about some of the other heavily shorted stocks, at least when you compare it to others. Nvidia is the latest, is the largest short that we've seen in dollar terms. What do you make of that?
Nvidia, it's a two-way short. You've got people that are shorting it because it's an overheated stock. They're seeing that, wow, this run-up is just tremendous. It's got to come back to earth. And also now it's a short because it's a hedge to the market. People are shorting Nvidia in order to hedge their entire portfolio and hedge their tech holdings. So you've got two different types of short selling going on in this name.
How does that compare to short selling that we might have seen, or any activity we might have seen heading into something like the dot-com boom? Because we continue to have people comparing an Nvidia to a Cisco, but obviously the company fundamentals are very different. So I'm curious what you're seeing in that comparison.
It's probably closer to an Apple where people would short Apple because it was the tech name in the market. Nvidia is now the tech name in the market. So you've got a little bit of a change of the top dog from Apple, Tesla to Nvidia. Nvidia is now by far the largest short in the market. Most dollars at risk.
Should we expect this activity to pick up as we head into earnings season?
Yeah, we're seeing, over the second quarter, we've seen the information technology sector short selling rise by $33 billion. It's still a big short. People are looking at a little bit of a return to the mean, I would guess, where you're saying, wow, this one sector has had such a huge run. Other sectors have to catch up. So I'll go long energy and, short info, or short the technology sector. So I think you're going to see continued short selling.
You mentioned Apple, and I'm curious, you cite in your data that it's the most shorted stock over the last 30 days. That really interests me because that's the same window that we've seen Apple really reverse its downward pressure that we've seen over the course of the year so far. What do you make of that reaction to some of the positive catalysts for Apple in terms of just seeing the amount of short selling on this name?
Yeah, again, it's not just fundamental investing here. We're looking at a lot of traders that are looking momentum and technical graphs and saying, hey, what, I want to short this name, I want to go long this name. The market is no longer best of breed, worst of breed. It's really you could be as Warren Buffett said, he goes, it's not good enough for you to be right. The market has to think you're right. So more traders are going and looking at recent activity in the short side and kind of running along with that crowd or getting out ahead of the crowd getting out of a name. So stuff like Nvidia, Booking.com, names like in the consumer discretionary like Starbucks and Chipotle. These are names that are getting shorted, and I think more people are shorting these names.
All right, Igor Dushansky, always great to talk to you. S3 Partners Managing Director, thanks so much for hopping on.
Thank you.